Hello folks, here we are again. Welcome to my channel. I've got a new project today. It's not a Seiko. I say again, it is not a Seiko. It's a Cyra, I believe it's Cirrus, C-Y-R-A. It's a Swedish watch company, still in manufacture today. This is in about 1950s, but the company's been going about 120 years. Mainly pocket watches, but it's well respected and it's an interesting brand. The watches are known to be quite good, and I thought I'd give it a try, something different. It's not as complicated as what I've been doing. It's got no date and etc. on it, but it is a lot smaller. But the actual the size of it, the shape, and the wheels, very similar to a pocket watch. What I started on. It's got a sub seconds hand. As you can see, the second hand is down near the 6 o'clock, and that's very convenient because that's how all watches used to be. Because that just attaches to the fourth wheel, so it goes around once a minute, obviously. So there's no complication on there. It is quite simple. But I bought it because it was cheap. I thought it was cheap. I thought it might go up. Uh, and I wanted to do something different anyway. So I've got it on the bench, checking it out as I normally do. And we're going to do this video in two halves. So I'm going to do the takedown, which you're going to see now, obviously. And then I'll wash it off camera and reassemble it. I do see a few things. Of course, being me, I have issues with the balance wheel. But you'll see about them. No spoilers. But yeah, got it here. I'm having a look. I'm just having a look there. There's a slight, call it a cutout, but a slight relief where you have to get your blade in there. That's what it's designed for. Uh, very, 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 very pocket watchy. It really is. I mean, if you blew that up a little bit, it was exactly the same as a pocket watch. So it's simple. It's just the size. I have got it in bits at the moment, and I can say I did put a new spring in, which I did film putting it in, but made a few mistakes. I put the spring barrel, the main spring barrel, back together the wrong way around. It's upside down. This one is, so it just shows you all watches are a bit different. But you can see that's a cracking movement. It's a lovely bit of movement. Those lines on the top, I believe they're called Geneva lines. When they sort of, as they're machining it, they put those stripes on it. Could be wrong on that. I think they're a bit more defined. But as I say, it's a 4-5-8 movement, 17 joules, so it's a decent movement. It should be good. The balance wheel's got the you can see the weights screwed to it. I always think that looks good in the balance. It just makes it look a bit more. It's going to work better. I'm sure it does. But yeah, more of that later. So I'm taking it down, trying to observe precious, how it all comes apart. There were some things, it's like the bit here taking the stem. It wasn't. It was the same, but it was different, and it just took me a little while, a few minutes really, just to find out. But there's some, there's just slightly different, and this is why I'm glad I did it, because I was just getting used to the Seiko way of doing things. One thing it did remind me on, though, it did take me back to, was parts. I'm doing this as a non-runner on eBay. It looks a bit knackered, and that's only over £20. And I did think about buying that, which I used to with pocket watches. So, but straight away you're up in it for. This cost me about £35, so straight away you're up to £55. But you've got a load of spares, which you're going to end up sitting on your shelf. So it did take me back to that, and that's, as I say, that's the beauty of Seikos. If there's a spare, you can get one normally instantly. But having said that, I got the mainspring from Cousins UK. It was in stock. It was £7 plus that. But I don't know. But yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we get going. It's not running. It's still in bits. So at this stage, as I'm recording, it's I do not know. But I did find two things wrong with it, where, because it was running, but it was very, very, very slow. That you could see the balance wheel going round. The machine wouldn't even pick the beat up. The balance wheel was an issue, but also you see when I take the centre wheel off, when I take the plates off in a moment, you can see the centre wheel was stuck in, which a little bit of friction there or a stiction is not uncommon when the oil goes a bit dry, and it's not uncommon for wheels to stay on a plate. But the middle wheel, I really had to pull it to get it out. I actually thought there might be something else attached to it. I'd removed the caliper pinion. I was just looking around, but it was solid. So there'd been a lot of drag on that. And watches won't tolerate any more than a medium-sized amount of resistance or drag. They just won't do it. It won't run. So fingers crossed on that. I'm hoping it should be okay as long as it goes back together. So the dials that you can see there, the dials in cracking nick. It's really in good condition. There's no corrosion or patina, as the new political name for it, I think. Uh, there's no corrosion. The dials in good order. The hands are in good order. It's a nice looking watch. The case is alright. It's a bit beat up, but I'll polish that out. I've got a new crystal coming. Well, I say crystal. It's a plastic glass. Go glass coming. Should come in today. A good polish and a new crystal, and it makes the watch look 10 times better. But I've just say I'm got to start getting it back together. So no surprises here. Just a few odd things, and I took for granted that I think that's what it is. I thought, oh yeah, it's that. It's like the spring barrel, main spring barrel. I put it upside down. I put the spring in it upside down. The arbor was wrong around, which I'd have filmed it on the next video. So you'll have to watch that, won't you? Watch my next video. My storage system's working well. I've had no incidents since I've bought all that kit. You can see the scale of that. It just disappears behind my fingernail. I suppose I had to measure. I'd say it's 25 mil, something like that, diameter. Keyless works. I'm looking forward to putting that back together because I had to clue how it went by, but it's not that complicated. It's just once you get your second lever in and your spring, there's a old hairline spring. It's under a lot of tension, and you can see it on the top right. And this is where you think about the spares that could have very easily have flown away. You've got to be very, very careful unloading it. It's small and light, and they disappear. You don't see them go off. Okay. They're there, and then they're not, and that's that. And it would be wrong to say they've gone forever because I have found a couple, but it's after a bloody long search. Emptying the room with tables and all sorts of crap to find it. I have bought some guitar string to try and make a new one should that happen. But it's just the thing with spares. It's not. I was always a bit worried. So if they broke, fair enough. But if you lose one, that's just unacceptable. Lost it through your own carelessness. So that's something to beat up with. But you can see the keyless works. Not that different, slightly designed, different curves, different turns, but it's fundamentally the same. So, and that's what you've just got to get used to with doing watches. That's why I've always got to do a different one every now and again, just to remind me and take stuff for granted. But even doing Seikos now, I'm changing, going a bit more on some different models. They're also different, and I've put screws in the wrong hole and they've stuck out the back and caught the balance wheel. I've done all sorts of things like that. It's all, I say, all a part of learning this noble trade. So again, this video is on. It's not quite double speed, but it's on like 1.7 speed, just to speed it up. It's only 20 minutes long. So, because some people, they don't watch it to the end. I don't get many viewers watching it to the end. Only you hardcore people out there, and you know who you are. They watch it to the end. So, I don't get it if you're not into it. Of course, it's fine. So, I think 20 minutes multi-camera angles. That's working a treat now. I hope you notice the difference with that. The back at headshots are less. The narrating still shit, but it's just weird. It's 7:30 on a Friday morning, and I'm in my bedroom, in my pants and a scruffy t-shirt, talking over a video. It's very strange, but you get it. It's not about anything else. It's about the watch and my progression. And who knows, it might even help somebody who's got a similar watch, or if I avoid somebody making the same mistake as me, then we're good. So, where am I now? Taking the bridge off. I hope I capture that centre wheel where it sticks. And as I said, sticking is not a problem. It happens lots of times. But this was firmly stuck, firmly rooted. A really good pull. In fact, I had to pull it off that much. I actually checked it, made sure I bent the arbor in the middle. So that was going to pull it. That would be slowing your watch down immensely. I insert a short clip shortly on on the balance wheel. You'll see that. I was quite disappointed when I opened it because I saw the balance wheel, put it in the microscope. It confirmed it. It was in a bit of a state, but more of that later. I'm just looking around. It's very similar to the Doctor one I did a while ago. I don't know if I filmed that one. It's very, very similar to that, with the big going bridge there on the left with 3 holes in it. It just looks visually like it, but I suppose they all look like it a bit. Watches of this era are very similar, very similar. So there's the balance. So we'll be coming up on the balance wheel shortly. I've inserted this clip I was going to put on the end. So at this point, I'm just going to put it under the microscope and have a look. So you can see something's wrong with it. The spring's not right. And I'm like, oh, where the hell am I going to get one of them from? So I flip it under the microscope and let's have a look. And look there, you can see the spirals of the spring. And I thought it was bent because it was pulled to one side, but under the microscope, it revealed that the coils are sticking together again. And those of you who saw my watch from earlier, I've had this before. It's been oiled, and they stick together. And you can see that the spring looks deformed there at the bottom end. It's gone a bit wonky. But at the top, at the 12 o'clock position there, you can really see them. They're really stuck together. There's 3 bands there stuck together as it goes round. And it was deforming it. So I thought, all right, here we go. Cleaning balance wheels. More on later on the next video, but I've experimented with some fluids. You can just buy it, but I don't know, some things I just buy if I need, and some I just don't want to. And I don't want to buy the one dip because I'm sure IPA would clean it, but IPA dissolves jewels, or the adhesive what holds the jewel in. So I'm looking for a good cleaner. My watch cleaner cleaned it, but it took a while. Now I'm encouraged by that video. At least the spring's not mechanically bent. Not yet. It might be when I put it in. So that, if I get that in okay, and I've still got to pull the jewels off at the end and oil them. But if that goes in okay, and the centre wheel and new spring, I can't see a reason why it won't run well. I've had all the wheels off, and I've had them under my eyepiece. I haven't put them under microscope yet. That's the next job. There's a small setting pivot lever in there. Why it's a separate piece when there's lots of pins and bumps on the plate, I don't know. But I did know it was there. I actually seen it. I was watching a video of somebody doing similar to this, and I saw it then, and I thought, oh bugger, I wonder if I've lost that. And luckily, that dirty. It had stayed in. But I did check, and in fact, I did buy. You can buy spares, and they're only a fiver. So you can get some. You can get some spares. Right. Let's see if I can get that centre wheel. I'm just exposing the train there. Took the cannon pinion off. That's interesting. You see how the barrel came out the bottom, and that's that centre wheel. That was really hard to pull out. It was actually. It was. There was. I'm very strong, but it genuinely was hard to come out. I think that's why I turned it over. I might have just checked something. It's thrown me now, but yes, it was. There was a lot of resistance on there. I'm just pulling it again, pulling it apart. Taking the pallet fork out. It's almost finished. I think that was the last part to remove. The only thing I need to do is split the barrel. Yeah, again, the pallet fork out there, they always amaze me. They're such a tiny thing, and goodness knows how they make them. Difficult to clean as well, I think. I haven't really got anything that cleans them as well as I'd like. But the important part of the watch. It is one of the most important parts. So get them all in the tray. Get them ready for the cleaner. I've just got. I'll do that in a minute. I'll just split the barrel and take the spring out. I didn't do this on a few of the Seikos because they come like I thought was a sealed item. Probably realised that they're not. But I did, when I started doing them, I did get a lot better results on the time grapher, my new spring. So this spring for here, which I got quite easily, it arrived in 2 or 3 days from cousins. It's £7 plus VAT, something like that. Not expensive. So to me, it's just worth it. But on this one, this point here, I'm just taking it out. It's slightly unusual as well because the barrel arbor is upside down, and you'll see that when I start putting it back together, because I have rebuilt that and fit in the watch, and it took me a while to realise. So it's just slightly different. I got the direction right, which is what you do focus on, but the bloody arbor, the spindle was the wrong way around. Well, from what I'm used to. But these things are just, it's just not the thing to be bothered about too much. Like the spring, you'll see the spring here in a minute. I do think I could have got away with it, if I'm honest. I couldn't see no major deformities. It wasn't completely flat. It had a little bit of a wobble on it, and I did wrestle with my conscience a bit what to do. But I just thought £7. And this could, potentially this spring could be in for years, and I hope it is. So what the hell? It'll never be a part like this again for a while. You can just see there. There's a bit on that on the tight coils. So that was the decision made after this. But the barrel weren't that bad. To be fair, if anything, I'd say it was dry. Normally, you expect a bit of crud in there because the oil grease had been in there for a while. So I suppose you kind of want to see that, but it was bone dry. It was quite clean, just a minimum wipe. So that does tell you there's it certainly wasn't lubed. But that's it. That's all in the tray. That'll be off to the cleaners shortly. So yes, we're off to the cleaners. So it's about the end of the video. So if you enjoy it, like it, please do so. Any comments, you can pass them on or email me. And thank you very much. I shall see you very soon for the rebuild. Thank you and good night.